All right, so today we read Numbers chapters 4 and 5. And in Numbers chapter 4, the Lord is telling Moses the requirements for the sons of Kohath, which were sons of Aaron, which were from the house of Levi, and gave them specific things that they were to manage, and said that it was their burden to bear. Interesting language. And and then I thought it was kind of interesting that he says to only number them from the ages of 30 to 50. So they were just to serve for about 20 years doing this work. So that was, I think, kind of cool. It's like you work for 20 years and then you get retirement at 50. It's pretty early, so that's nice. Shorter than we typically have careers today. So very cool stuff. And then in chapter 5, Moses is giving, well, God gives Moses, and Moses gives the Israelites the law about adultery for people who are married, and it talks about if a man's wife shall commit adultery and her husband is not aware of it, so it's like in secret, she's cheating on him, and he becomes jealous or has the spirit of jealousy, then they are to go to the priest and do these specific things. And he gives her bitter water and essentially says if she did cheat, then she's going to be cursed, and her belly will swell and her thigh will fall away. And I had to do some research on what they're meaning by this. So apparently it is to symbolize the fact that her womb will be cursed and she will not be able to bear children. And so that's the belly swelling part. And then the thigh falling away is her breaking her promise. Because back in, I think, Genesis, Abraham had his servant put his hand under his thigh to make him a promise. And I guess they would do the same thing for a wedding, to promise on a thigh that she would remain faithful to her husband. So her thigh falling away symbolizes her breaking that promise. So very interesting, learning a lot. It's been a while since I read the Old Testament, so I feel like I'm relearning all of these things, and I do really like the way that the Webster Bible is revised. I feel like it's very clear, the language that is used. I think it's making it easier for me to really think through what's being said, so I appreciate that. But if you're inclined to comment, we'd love to hear what your thoughts are from the reading today, what you're thinking about, and looking forward to continuing our learning journey. Thank you so much for joining.